Hey, what's cracking, everybody? OG Corleone. Let's talk about it real quick, man. What is going on with the government shutdown, right? Every time when the government runs out of money and runs out of funds, they have to ask the Congress or I'm not really into politics anymore because it's nothing but BS. But they're asking for more money, right? They're asking for a loan, to cover all the services, EBT, hospitals, school, education, right? All basically the federal employees, right? So that way they get paid, but I don't get it, man. So where all the taxpayers' money goes, why always have to ask for a loan to cover all the government obligations, right? I don't get it. Why always asking to print more money, right? When they have, a huge, they make huge money thanks to all the taxpayers, all the imports, they, with the tariffs, with the exports, there's ways to, they don't need every time money, ask for money to cover the government obligations, right? I don't understand. Something doesn't look right at all. It seems like we're in a system where like loans, getting debt is something that it goes on a daily basis, right? It's how our government runs on debt. That's why people have the same ethic, like habit, right? They keep doing the same thing. You have to constantly spend money, ask for loans, right? So that tells you the government, a country is not financially strong enough, to cover the government obligation, because every time more money to print. It's weird, right? How that works. We basically dollar is the main currency basically around the whole world, right? It's by dollar, backed by dollars, right? So in order to buy oil, in order to buy other goods, you must use dollars, right? But I don't understand why we have to ask for loans, or why they have to ask the government to allow you to print more money, so that way that money it turns to be debt, and then that debt helps to pay the government obligation. That's crazy, right? I mean, you don't have to be really, really smart to understand that basically our system is run on debt, right? Credit cards run on what? On debt, right? So many things. You buy a mortgage, unless you have 800,000, right? A million, right? Or 300,000, whatever you live in, right? But it's crazy. Everything is running debt, right? So credit score, debt. The more debt you have, you pay on time, the higher it's gonna be your